I don't normally work with rock wool, but I've cut off 4 of the cubes and put those into this container. I'm going to pre-soak those a little bit. The system that I'm using to grow those will be the Blackmagic Grow Pail. It has 4 plant sites and a spot in the middle for a water indicator. And you could tell that the water comes up from the pump, and on each plant site has a single stream that comes out to help irrigate and moisten the root area near the plant. The light will be a Spider Farmer SF1000, around 100 watts, which should be sufficient for cucumbers because they don't require as high of an intensity. I've used the light with much success already. Nutrients have already been added along with the water into the system. It's a little unorthodox, but I'm using a screwdriver to enlarge the hole in the top of those cubes. Let's go ahead and start adding the water that I'm going to pre-soak all of these sponges. And we'll talk a little bit about the plant selection. While in the past I've grown a variety of cucumbers indoors called Isnik, the Piccolino F1 is a nice choice. I've grown it once already, and the vines are manageable, and the number of fruits are small and nearly perfectly formed and seedless. One other tip is if you plant as often as I do, it's nice to have a pair of tweezers to be able to lift the seeds. And so I carry a small penknife that has a set of tweezers built into it. If you look at these, this is the base and this is the spot that the seedling erupts out of or emerges from, and it's nice to be able to put, for no better terminology, the butt end of that seed down so that when the seed absorbs the moisture and opens up, the leaves will have a head start coming up towards the light. It's amazing how quiet the system gets once everything is set into it. The splashing noises have gone away, and there's nothing left now except for me to wipe the water from the top of the unit and come back to this and see how well these seeds are germinating. Always nice to have a fairly quick response, and already in 3 days seeing one of the cucumber plants sprouting up. The Spider Farmer light is set to give the plant around 220 to 225 on terms of what is called a par value, which is the measure of how strong the light is and how much usable light is available to the plant. For comparison's sake, I have some tomatoes that are considered to be microdwarf varieties, and these have around 600 par value of light right above them. So in the near future, what I'm going to end up doing is featuring the tomato plants on the left and the cucumber on the right, and let you know how well these grow indoors.